Today we will be learning about our rock writing, which is a personification paragraph. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the personification of a rock assignment, and page number 1 says planning a descriptive paragraph. And I want you to look through the following chart of rocks, which are the rocks that we've been learning about: the igneous rock, the metamorphic rock, and the sedimentary rock. And you're going to choose one that will be your focus for your paragraph, and then you're going to write it on this following line down here below. What type of rock will you choose to write about? And I don't care which one you choose. You can choose any of those 3. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to slide 2, and you will see different types of igneous rocks, different type of metamorphic rocks, and different type of sedimentary rocks. Now, I had a little fun and I had some googly eyes just to help you out with personifying these rocks. But this will also help you see what kind of grains and what color they are when choosing your rock. You're then going to head over to slide 3, and it's going to have you answer these questions about the type of rock that you chose. Now, you already watched a video over personification, and you know that personification means to give human characteristics to something that is not human. So the very first thing that we're going to do with our personification of our rock is that we're going to give our rock a first and last name. So consider using the rock item or the rock name as part of your name. For example, Igneous Isaac. This is the time to be creative. And then write the name that you chose for your rock on this line. So the name that I chose was Leah Lava. Notice lava was not one of the rock types that I gave you to choose, but the reason I chose Leah Lava is because I don't want you to copy mine exactly. The next question says, think about the characteristics of your item or your rock and complete the sentences below. And remember, you need to be using real characteristics, and you can find them in our geology book. So the first thing that it asks is, my surface feels like. So I'm going to think about lava. What does the surface of lava feel like? And I know that lava is really hot. And so I put down that the surface of my lava feels as hot as the sun. Now, you, of course, need to be thinking about your rock. Did you choose igneous rock? Did you choose metamorphic rock? Did you choose sedimentary rock? And you need to tell what your rock would feel like. And remember, we've already learned about similes and metaphors that compare one thing to another. So me saying that the surface felt like as hot as the sun was a comparison to the sun, and that's a simile because it used like or as. So for the next few ones, you might want to pay attention to that as well. So the next one says, I look like. Well, you want to tell what your item looks like, what your rock looks like. Again, because I'm using lava, mine's going to be a little bit different than yours, but I did that on purpose because I don't want you matching mine exactly. So I said that mine looked like a red river shooting down the side of a mountain. Again, you will need to tell the characteristics that you find in your geology book about your rock and what they look like. The next part says, I form when, and I form when magma pushes through a crack in the earth. Again, I found that information in the geology book to help myself out. The next page asks you on number 4 to use the following lines to write 2 more details that you will include in your paragraph. So I included that rock and debris shoot out of the volcano with lava. That's one of my details. The next detail I included was lava comes from an active volcano. Remember, I'm talking about lava. However, you're going to be choosing one of the 3 types of rock. And then just to go above and beyond a little bit, I went ahead and put 3 details. And I said, when it cools, it hardens to form igneous rock, because I wanted to make sure I added in that extra detail. Number 5 says, write the last sentence of your paragraph. Consider using a vivid image, which means making lots of description about what's going on around you, or a funny piece of dialogue. Remember, dialogue is conversation, or maybe asking a question or a statement that engages the reader. I decided that I wanted to give some description. So I put, sometimes I get uncomfortable in the scorching sun or the freezing cold, but I feel calm listening to the birds chirping around me and tasting the water that trickles over me. Because remember, I'm describing myself as the rock, not my actual self. So when I'm saying these things here, it's me pretending that I have become this igneous rock. So now it's your turn. Go to Class Kick and choose what type of rock you are going to personify.